Hi there, my name is Fallon. If you're new here, welcome. If you know me already, welcome back. I read stories so you can relax, work, or just live your life while also enjoying the Reddit experience. Today, we are going to be reading, my boyfriend of 3 years stealthily took my 11-year-old dog to a vet 80 kilometers away to be put to sleep. It was only luck I found out and got him back. Boyfriend doesn't know I have my dog back, but he comes back tomorrow night. My boyfriend Jay left for a trip up the coast to help family on Friday morning. While I was at work Friday, I got a phone call from one of my ex-flatmates, Bob, who I lived with at university. He thought he had my dog with him and phoned me because someone had dropped him off to the vet surgery he worked at to be put to sleep. Bob sent me pics and it was my Stixie. I'd recognize him anywhere. I grew up with him and he was so close to me when I left home to study. There were no questions about it. Stixie stayed with me. Bob kept Stixie with him and I drove to pick him up as soon as I was out of work. Bob also showed me a phone recording he took of the vet's security camera screen, and there's no doubt in the world it was Jay dropping him off. He was even wearing the same clothes he left in the morning before I went to work. Jay texted me a few times today, and I don't know why, but I'm not confronting him about this. I'm actually scared I will utterly lose it at him. I'm running everything through my head on why he would do this. We talked sometimes about moving north to be near his family or overseas within a few years. I can't believe I'm trying to find reasons for him to do what he did, or reasons for me not to rip him a new one and dump everything he owns out on the front lawn and set fire to it tonight. I'm half numb and half stunned beyond rational thought. Why can't I functionally get angry here? He texted me this morning like he normally does when he's away. I replied like normal, though we're not big text talkers anyways. He asked me a couple of times if I was okay. Everything in the text I am trying to read into what the hell he thinks he's hiding. So this post here comes from Legal Advice Australia, and the title of that one is, My boyfriend out of the blue took my beloved old dog to a vet to be put to sleep secretly. Is what he did likely to be massively illegal? What steps can I take to protect myself before he returns tomorrow? I have a dog, Stixie, who's 11. Yesterday morning, my boyfriend left to go up the coast to see family. He doesn't return until Sunday night. By sheer luck and nothing else, an ex-flatmate of mine working at a vet clinic 80 kilometers from me called me while I was at work and asked if a dog someone had brought in to be put to sleep was my Stixie. It was. I had him hold Stixie and I collected him Friday. My flatmate showed me a recording he made of the security video at his vet clinic, and it was definitely my ex dropping him off. How illegal is this? And then one day later, we get a quick update. A night's sleep with good people around me helped. I phoned a workmate to see if I could go stay there with Stixie, and she came over here for the night instead. We spoke, and we have a plan. Thank you for the links to the New South Wales laws. It looks like I might be in the clear with forcing my ex out. I am a renter. I am the only name on the lease, and we had no written agreement. From my understanding, he is a boarder or lodger and can be removed quickly. I'll have to clarify, of course, but that gives me confidence. I was freaking out because I didn't know where to start. My ex will be confronted with more people I know in the house backing me up. Stixie is also in good health. He's 11 and a bit too fat and slower than he used to be, but he's fine. And unfortunately, I did try the link that OP posted, but unfortunately, as I am recording this, it is about 9 years later. So unfortunately, the link no longer works. So we will just imagine what the dog looks like. Imagine the cutest pupper. He is not microchipped. I am taking a personal leave day on Monday and getting him chipped first thing. And we have the second and final update posted 1 day later. He came back. He lied. I was upset and looked the part. We gave him enough rope to make excuse after changing excuse. First, he was shocked Stixie was gone and would help look for him. Then he was shocked someone took him to a vet to be put down. Then, when confronted with proof it was him, he claimed Stixie was hit by a car and had to end the suffering. Okay, all right, sure, all right. That's definitely an excuse. When confronted with a live, happy Stixie, he turned it around and it ended with him telling me he should have had me put down. What? He should have had me put down? Okay, Jesus Christ. My coworker and her partner and I told him he was not welcome in my house anymore and that they were moving in with me. And everyone in the house, including the neighbor we both get on well with, who saw him return on Friday to take Stixie, now knows what kind of person he is. He left of his own accord and took some of his stuff. I'm no closer to knowing for sure why he tried what he did. Sorry for jamming up legal advice. It wasn't much of a legal ending. I think the main thing that I want to know is, what was the end goal? Like, okay, sure, you have the messed up thought to take a dog from your partner's house and take it to the vet to be put down. Okay, we don't know the reason why, But what was the angle? What was the reason why you were trying to do that? What was like, were you just wanting to basically have the girlfriend all to yourself? Like, are you that jealous over a damn dog? And then you go out and you say, oh, I should have had you put down. And oh boy, if you had any chance of being salvageable as a human being, very much wasted it saying those words. Holy crap. OP, I am very happy that you're gone from this guy. This guy needs to never have love again. If this was your ex, or if this, not even your ex, if this was your like friend or a person that you work with, would you redeem him after he says those things? Let me know in the comments, because I'm quite curious. This guy is very unhinged.